Hello, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I pack my luggage because I have been traveling a lot lately and I've also gotten used to packing everything. The only thing that takes me a long time is like figuring out which outfits to take, but other than that, I have my list down. I know where everything is and where everything goes. So what kind of prompted me to make this video is the last time I went to Hawaii, I left my ID. So they had to go through my luggage, like open up my carry-on, search through everything. But when the lady was done with it, she was like, I have to say that I have searched through so many different luggages and your luggage is the most organized I've ever searched through ever. When she said that, I just felt so much joy. I was like, thank you so much. You just made my whole life. I love organizing. Anyways, I'm gonna quit blabbing and I'm just gonna show you how I pack my carry-on luggage when I'm going on trips. So this is my new carry-on. This side is the mesh compartment where I put all my stuff. This side is actually a little slip where you could put your laptop or any electronics, anything slim. And this is where I keep all my clothes and my undies and things like that. But we're gonna start off with the first section where I keep all my stuff. So once you unzip it, you see this section. So right here is where I keep my shoes. To the right of that, I have this section for my tech things. Underneath is my hard drive. And then on top of that, I have this little zip up pouch. Inside it, I keep this My Pouch charger or Me Pouch. I always forget how to say it. I also carry some extra batteries and some screen wipes just in case my camera lenses get dirty. If I wear a purse to the airport, I will bring a little miniature backpack if I know that I'm going to be hiking or doing something active. And then I just place the charger on top so that it's like kind of cushioned and I can reach it easily if I need to. This is where I keep my glasses if I'm going on a business trip and I'm staring at the screen all the time. This bag is where I keep all my toiletries and makeup. So this is the Sephora bag. I showed it in one of my vlogs and I actually really like it. So you open it up and this is what it looks like. This is the whole makeup section. So first off, we have this Honest Beauty Everything Primer Luminous Base, and then the concealers. I have two by NARS. I have this one in Custard and then this one in Chantilly. I'm not sure, but this one I use to cover up blemishes, and then this one I use to dot under my eye, stuff like that. Then I have a little beauty blender to blend all that stuff. I don't bring foundation with me because it just takes up more space, and then this one I use kind of as foundation just to cover up my little spots and stuff, so don't really take it when I'm traveling. Then next after that, I have the powder that I use every day, and then instead of using like a contour thing and blush, I use this blushing bronzer called Pink Leopard by Too Faced. Basically, it's bronzer and a blush in one. For traveling, this is great because it's just 2-in-1. And then next I have this highlighter by RMS, and it's just really small, and all you do is just like go like this and then pat it here. So that's what I use. And I have these things for the brows. This one is by the Brow Gal. It's the only brow pencil that I ever use. And then this Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Next is for the eyes. So I got the Kylie eyeshadow palette. It's the bronze one just because it's so neutral and you could do very subtle looks with it. So I think it's good for traveling because it's so slim, and I can also do just a very simple face for like business trips and stuff like that, or if I'm going to dinner, make it a little bit more fancy. So I have this, and then I have this for the brow bone. It is just NYX Big Shadow. Then a tiny eyelash curler for travel, and a mascara. Then over here we have a little section for brushes that's actually labeled brushes, which I love. And then now I have the toiletry section. There's also this section where you can put your jewelry, but I don't normally carry jewelry with me, so that's usually blank. And in here I have the Nourishing Coconut Milk shampoo and conditioner. Smells so good. And of course I have deodorant. This is an extra one that I bought specifically for here, so I don't have to remember to bring deodorant, and also so I don't forget to bring deodorant. It's always in here. And I have a mini dry shampoo. This is Batiste and it's in cherry. Then I have these two bottles. This is like my whole skincare thing. So this is apple cider vinegar, which I have mentioned in my vlogs so many times now, and I love it so much. It's such an amazing toner. Smells so bad, but it's really good for your face. So I got this in a small travel size bottle. And then this is my argan oil, which I use as a moisturizer, and these two things have been, I love them so much. They're great. Then I have my razor. I'm looking to get another razor just so that I don't have to keep packing this. And then I also have this shave butter from the Dollar Shave Club, which is like for men, but I use it for my legs. So I got a little travel size version. I have a bigger one in the shower, but these two together I'll always keep in my carry-on so I never have to remember to pack it. Then of course I have my toothbrush and toothpaste. This I've had for a while. It's just a little compact one that you can fold up. And then last but not least, pads, little face pads for my apple cider vinegar. So I always have to remember before I go to refill this so that I always have some for the whole entire trip. So this bag is where I keep all my toiletries and makeup, and then to the side of that is where I keep my DSLR. Zipping that back up, now we have this section that's like a mesh thing with a zip. I leave my laptop in there for easy access, and then after that is where I keep all of my clothes. So this pouch is for all of my outfits. For my trip to Hawaii, I was able to fit 6 outfits in here, which is kind of a lot for such a small pouch. And then I have this pouch, which is just for like my bras and undies and things like that. And then sometimes I'll stuff socks in there if I need extra ones. And down here is a little zip up container that holds its own built-in laundry bag. Once it's filled up with things, you put the mesh section back down, buckle in the straps, and then tighten them, and it compresses it down. Then that gives you a little bit more space to put souvenirs and stuff like that. So that is everything that I carry in my carry-on. Also, an amazing feature of this bag, which is also why I contacted them and was like, I freaking love your bags, I'm obsessed with you, is because they have a charger built in to the carry-on, which is so amazing. It's a lifesaver. I went to Las Vegas with my work, and when they found out that I had a charger in my luggage, everyone was using it. Like, you can charge 2 iPhones at once and it will charge a whole iPhone 5 times over. So everyone was using it, and I thought that I wasn't gonna have enough like charge for me, but I got back from the trip after everyone was using it at the airport like the whole time, and even after the airport while we're at the hotel waiting in the lobby, I was like, this thing is gonna get drained so fast. But I looked at it today and there's like, I forget if it's 4 or 5 dots full of charge because it lights up to show you how much charge you have left. Only like half of one of the dots was used. So I still had like almost 100% battery still there, and everyone who's using it the whole time. I don't understand how it works so well, but this was a lifesaver for me and everybody else because everyone used it and everyone was like obsessing over my bag. So it's very useful. So that is basically everything. I'm really proud of how far I've come with like organizing my luggage and all that stuff, because I feel like it was organized before, but now I've gotten it down. Like, I know exactly what I'm doing and I feel so good about it, and I know that I'm good at it because security told me I'm good at it. But anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and I hope you found this helpful. I will leave a blog post here with the app that I use for my packing list, which I used in my what's on my iPhone video, and also a list of all the things that I bring. So just in case you don't know where to start with your packing list, you can look at that and enter it into your list and edit it and like take out the stuff that you don't use and put in stuff that you do use. Just because before I would always make packing lists and I was always afraid that I was forgetting something, but with this list I never forget anything and it's all good. Anyways, yes, again, thank you very much for watching. If you have any video ideas, please let me know because I'm always taking suggestions and putting them in my calendar. And if you've liked and subscribed and all that, seriously, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next week for my next video. Bye! Eyebrow brush, eyebrow, blah, blah. It is very echoey in here.